Hi everybody, Mahesh here. So today I have decided to talk about Disney. I will analyze this company and I will give you my viewpoint on whether I see any opportunities. Also, I will talk about few other companies where I have seen the price trajectory going up in last few weeks, and personally, I feel like it may not be a bad idea to think about trimming down some of those positions if you're holding those companies. The third thing, I will give you an update on my personal portfolio, how I am doing, where I am at. So let's get started with Disney. So Disney is in communication sector. So let's first start with that sector itself. What I see here is this bar charts where most of the stocks are in that red zone and then few of them are in blue zone. So what I interpret from here is the communication sector is kind of down in last few weeks, few days, few weeks, whatever, and I may see some good opportunities here in this sector. So if I just check the price, like how it is doing in last 5 days, it is down, which is a good thing, in a way, because in my mind, you need to look for the opportunities when the stocks are down, when there are some good opportunities. That's how it should be, right? Buy low, sell high, not the other way around, which by the way a lot of people do. They try to buy when the stock is running up, and then they panic sell when they see that their portfolio, their holdings are going down. So you need to just be careful if you follow the same kind of behavior. So let's get back to Disney. What I see here in our chart is right now it's in this red zone. In my mind, red zone is what I think of it as when people are too scared, right? And this is where in my mind I think of it as, okay, people are too scared. I see it as a buying opportunity, and also I look for this oscillator that we have, which essentially has the trajectory, like it tells the which way the price trajectory is heading. So which it has that quality. So it is right now at that bottom, flattening, possibly will go up in next few weeks, days, months, whatever, I don't know. But once I look at this data, it's a good news to my ears. So I will also look at overall company, which I have spent some time today. I'll start with Disney Plus. So Disney Plus, as you guys know, has become a cash puppy for Disney. In last year alone, they have added over 66 million new subscribers, which is huge. Their current paying subscribers has crossed 100 million users. So if you look at all of these data points, I feel very comfortable that on one side, Netflix is definitely another use case which is growing very fast. Why? Because they are adding unique content, original content. I think Disney has also started going that route. They started focusing on adding some original content that's not available anywhere else. They literally own a lot of companies. If you do some research on some of the companies that they own majority stake in Hulu. They own Marvel Studios, Touchstone Pictures, and so on and so forth. So they literally own lot of content that is not available anywhere. So which is a good thing when you are talking about these kind of subscription services. So I see positive news in that side. If you look at the Disney parks, they were pretty much closed last year, and even right now I believe they are closed. The good news is they have announced a reopening date, which is, I guess, end of this month or early next month. If you think from the perspective whether people will come and visit these parks, I personally feel like they want to go to, Disney parks or somewhere else just to travel, right? Sitting at home with kids whole year long can be painful in a good way, but can be painful. You want to go out, you want to enjoy yourself with your family, and Disney is one of the good option for that kind of entertainment. So I see a good path forward for Disney to do really well, this year, next year. So I definitely, in my mind, I see that growth trajectory, and with our data, outlier data, I see that this is a good time to get in my mind. That's kind of my analysis on Disney. I have looked into some of the what other analysts are saying, things like that. So definitely there is an opportunity that there's a upside to the stock. So which is music to my ear, in a way. So let's talk about some companies which have already seen that growth trajectory, the price uptick in last few weeks, months. And if you are still holding that stock, you may want to relook into your portfolio whether you want to stay in that companies or find another opportunities. Up to you, but let's just randomly pick some of these companies. So we have a discount and premium list in OVTLYR. By the way, OVTLYR, we have extended OVTLYR's free pilot for whole year 2021. We are adding lot of new features, lot of new stuff. We are going to add fundamental data. Personally, I hate to go at multiple places, look at this data, that data. I want everything at one place. So we are adding fundamental data, we are adding news. I always look for news by going to other websites. It would be good to have news at one place, so we decided to add news as well, for each stock, by the way. A lot of our users have asked, hey, can we have watch list? Can we save certain stocks, track it, how they are doing, so that we don't have to look at those or search for those every time I get into OVTLYR dashboard. So we have also decided to add that feature. It will be available in next few weeks, so just keep an eye on it. So coming back to premium list, so premium list is something where I see in my mind that okay, people are too greedy. What you do when people are too greedy, you decide to take your profits, right? It's not a bad thing to take profits. Let's look at consumer staples, XLP. So XLP has seen, like, by the way, these bars are close prices, so you have a fair idea on how they did in last almost a month, like from March to mid-April. It has seen an uptick in the price, and by the way, I'm not holding XLP, but it probably is a good idea to trim some of those stocks if you're still holding. Let's look at I don't know, Accenture. I was looking at Accenture before. So Accenture, same story. Accenture the price was somewhere around like 249.50 in March, early March. Right now it's hovering around $287. Our data is telling like, okay, it's that kind of a peak, or people are too greedy. You may want to take some profits out if you're still holding Accenture. And like last 1 month, it has been up 7%, which is great, by the way. And if I have seen, like, if I'm holding a stock and it has seen 7% in a month, I'll probably want to take some profits out. So that's that. And let's talk about my portfolio. In my last video, I told you that I bought HubSpot. I just sold it yesterday, by the way. Let me just show you. So on March 31st, I bought HubSpot. I looked at our data. It was dark red. The oscillator was kind of flattening at the bottom. I looked at other data points, of course, before making a decision. And my holding time was close to 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. And I think it was a great trade, short-term trade, medium-term trade. So that's that. I am still holding IRTC. It is down because of some negotiations that they are doing with Medicare. The company is strong. The company is good. I know they're gonna come back up. So for me, I'm just not focusing on that. I'm holding it. If I sell it, then I'll see the loss, of course. But I'm not selling it. I have done my due diligence. I'm very confident that a company gonna come back up. So I just have to wait for some time, which is okay. In the meantime, I'm just focusing on other stocks, other companies. So again, that's pretty much it for today's video. And if you have not signed up for OVTLYR, you should do that. It's free for whole 2021. And this is the way I see it, the way we see it. It's a data that you guys are missing today, which give you that behavioral aspect, like where people are too greedy or where they are fearful. Try to focus in those areas so that you can make better decisions. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you guys next week.